Alright, hold on, give me a second. But hello everybody, and welcome back to another video. So, pretty much, as the title says, this is kind of like an update slash like what's to come. So, first off, I'll start off saying why I've been gone. You know, like why haven't I been uploading? I mean, it's the end of the year, but so pretty much, there's multitude of reasons. The first one being that I don't know. I didn't really have anything to record. I didn't really have any ideas. That. So okay, so I'm gonna break it down. So the first part is I didn't have many ideas. So like I didn't really know what I wanted to do, like what I wanted to record. But so yeah, so like there wasn't much ideas flowing through that brain of mine, and if I did come up with ideas, the second reason is my PC sucked. Okay, all right. So I had a very old PC. So towards like the end, that's why videos are becoming fewer and fewer. It's just it's given up kind of. There's not really much I can do anymore. So yeah, but good news. I did get a new PC, so that means we're getting content soon. Obviously, that's why I'm making this video. But yeah. So also, just lack of motivation too. That's up there. And then whenever I did have motivation, something would happen that pissed me off. So then I just kind of give up. And also mainly just because my PC was horrible. But we got a new one now, and everything works fine. I think tomorrow, January 1st, will be when I kick off my next video, and hopefully, I want to upload more than I think. How many videos did I upload this year? It's not a whole lot, but I want to try and get more, at least one more than I did this year, which probably isn't a lot because I didn't upload a lot this year. Alright, so if I go based on just the ones that say, okay, give me a minute to this one. Ooh, big yikes. There is not a lot. These are from September. Okay, so my first video this year was in April? Yeah. Yeah, okay, so April we have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13 videos the entire year. So obviously we're shooting for 14, duh. So yeah, we're gonna hopefully get 14, hopefully more, but my goal is to at least get 14 in the year. And I already have brimming ideas, as you could tell from this video. So pretty much the rest of this video is going to be upcoming projects that are coming out soon. Obviously, by the time this video is out, none of these, well, one of them production has started, but the other ones, well, actually one of them's finished, this one, and the other one, production has started. But the other ones over there, we'll get into those later. So pretty much, I'm going to go over upcoming series, give like a brief premise, not too much, because obviously I want you to go watch the thing. But, so obviously this right here is Toy Freddy Adventures, it's the generic one, the only one that I uploaded. Mind you, I've had the idea for all of these since I started working on the TFCUR. Ever since then, I've had all these in mind. I just haven't worked on them. So obviously, but pretty much the characters right here, as for all the characters that are going to be like posted up, these are, I would say the most important characters of those series. Like the ones you should probably pay attention to the most, because they'll probably be the ones that come back more often than not. But yeah, so obviously we have Toy Freddy himself. He is the main character of this franchise, obviously. I know. With the whole reason I had to make the TFCUR is because originally I had my friend FP, or Technic, as he goes by, whatever you guys want to call him. Originally he was Toy Freddy, all the way back, I think 2022, when it was me, him, and Ghost. Obviously, none of those videos exist anymore. But yeah, so this is kind of like rehashing of that, but I'm making it entirely new, pretty much. I don't think the only thing that might follow somewhat closely to the original is something I'll get to later, but the rest of these are completely new ideas that I've come up with. So yeah, so we have Toy Freddy. Obviously, he is the main character. He's probably the character you want to pay attention to the most because this is his whole story. Then obviously we got Puppet, Spring Bonnie, Golden Freddy. Obviously they're important. They're like the OG3. Of course they'd be important. We got Bonnie. Bonnie's only important because I like him. Withered Bonnie specifically is my favorite FNAF character. So obviously he's going to be an important character. He's important. I look. It's been 8 months since I recorded TFCR. So I forgot his name, but he's important too. I'll by the time I get back to making, or by the time he's in the next video he's in, I'll have his name remembered. But yeah, this guy's important too. Obviously he's like future Trunks in a sense. Yeah, I guess kind of. Yeah, he is like future Trunks. Even if like a character you like isn't here, that doesn't mean like they're not important. These are just like the most important to me. At least I feel like. Obviously I'm gonna try and give everyone their own story arc. I hate it when the character, like the shows there like a whole bunch of people and then half of them just get sidelined all the time. I'm gonna try not to do that. Just I'm gonna try not to. But for sure these 6 are important. And then obviously this is Nemesis. He's like my overall arching bad guy. He's actually like one of the first villains I sole created by myself. I came up with him long time ago. But yeah, his origin, his videos don't exist anymore because I went through a whole phase where I was like, no, I don't want to have these videos, so I deleted them all. Worst mistake ever, I know. But yeah, so pretty much he is the bad guy. Alright, probably one of my favorites. He's definitely one of the villains I made by myself. Like I think he might be the only one out of these here, or pretty much. I think there's 2, but none of them are like 2 or 3. But like, if I'm going overarching, like I use them a lot, he's like the only one I've made by myself. All the other ones have been like co-created. But yeah, so like this is, expect to see him a lot because this is my guy. This is my son right here. I made it. I did that. Alright. So next, I'm gonna go down here. Obviously, this is the series that is going to be airing starting January 1st, so tomorrow, Thursday, as of the time of recording this. But I'm gonna try and upload this today, so I can have 14 videos, I guess. So then I'll have to shoot for 15. Oh well. But yeah, so obviously your main characters, you got these two, and these two. If you've seen the original Shadow Society, you'll know why he's here. He's tough. He's like that. These two, obviously, they're goated. I like them. Obviously, I would say these two though are like our main characters. You want to, at least in the new one. These two are like the main characters. So you definitely like, they're gonna have the most to them. Think of these as like main secondary characters. They'll have like their own story arcs, all that, but they're not gonna have like their own dedicated stuff yet. These two, like, there might even be episodes sort of like there won't be a single episode where you don't see one of these two in there. There might be a couple where you won't see these ones. You know, it's just like that. Obviously, this is our overarching bad guy. Can't go wrong with the king. Obviously, I'm not gonna like speak on too much about, because I haven't uploaded anything, obviously. So, but yeah, so like he's a main bad guy this time. Like, not this time, but like the same as last time. He's the main bad guy. Same with him. Well, he's not like the main bad guy, but he's like the secondary bad guy kind of thing. Obviously, it's gonna be higher production, and the episodes are not gonna be an hour long or longer than that. I promise. They won't be that long. It's not. It's just obviously I edit them now. I don't know, just know that they're not going to be like an hour to 2 hour long unless it's like a movie. If it's like something I'm working on that's like a movie, then obviously it's going to be long, because who wants to watch a 30-minute movie? Let's be honest. But yeah, so the episodes will not be hours long. I think maybe 30 to 40 minutes max is what I'm going to try to do. Unless it's just too good, like I get into a flow state that is way too good, and I want to keep everything, then it might be longer. But I'm gonna try to steer clear from hour 30-minute episodes, which plagued most of Shadow Society, which is why it was only 4 episodes, because each episode was like an hour 15, hour 30. No, this one's gonna be, it's gonna be shorter, episode length wise, or episode wise. They're probably it's definitely gonna be more than 4, but length of each episode, it's definitely gonna be shorter. But yeah, so look out for these 6 in particular. They're main people, obviously. Alright, so up here is stuff that is new. Actually, I'll go to the one thing that isn't new yet, which is obviously Candy, Lost Kingdom. I'm not going to dwell on it. I would say out of everything, it is probably going to be the one that follows its original story arc the most. With Candy and these idiots going to explore a tomb and then awakening Nemesis. Yeah, it's going to follow this one the most, just because A, it's simple, it's easy, and B, I need to have a way for Nemesis to appear somehow. I can't just kind of have him show up out of nowhere. You know, I want to have lore, build stories, all that. And it's just a great bridge connector, and it also gives Candy something to do, because he's one of my favorite fan game characters. So yeah, obviously I want to have him included. So I'm not going to dwell on this one that much. It's going to be a movie like last time, so it might be shorter. Well, the last time that one I think was only like an hour long, but it might be a little shorter just because I don't know. Well, I also don't have Raptor and Ghost, so it's not like they're going to be sitting here yapping with me. So it's definitely going to be shorter by a little bit. But yeah, so that's Candy. So everything else from here on out is going to be new, as in something I haven't recorded before and put it on here. It's going to be new to the channel, you know, new ideas, new everything. So I'm going to get off with probably the next most important one. We got Spider Entered. See now, if you're a fan of Technic / FP's channel, then you would already know Spider Entered. Originally, when it was just a TFCU with everybody in it, Spider Entered was going to be a part of that. But when I branched off and decided to do my own thing, as in I didn't want to wait for anybody to get on to record because it takes forever, and that's also a reason why videos kind of slowed. It's because I gotta wait for people to get on, and then no one ever wants to get on. Like, for instance, like this past week, me and Raptor, we've been trying to get Ghost to get on, and he just hasn't getting on. So if he's watching this right now, I hate you. Just kidding. But hop on before I, like, touch you. I'm kidding. I'm kidding. I'm not. No diddy. Alright, anyway, so Spider Entered. Before you ask, or because I didn't already say it, I did ask FP for permission to use these. And he said, yeah, it's cool. So I did me and him kind of created all of these. We sat down. So these are our villains. This is the Sinister Six. Obviously, some of them are easy to spot out, others aren't. But yeah, so Spider Entered. Think of Spider-Man, but stupid. Pretty much that's what Spider Entered is. I'm gonna try and be faithful to Technic's original, like how Spider Entered was, kind of how he acted and all that. The villains, I'm gonna probably do my own twist on it. So obviously he's like Toy Bonnie here. He's like our Miles Morales, you know. He's the new guy. Spider Entered. You probably know him. If not, get ready. It's gonna be a ride. We got I'm gonna give you a second. You know, I'm gonna take a little pause. I'm gonna let you guess who you think everyone is, except for Orange Guy, because you probably won't know him because I made him myself. He's like an original character. Everyone else is based off Spider-Man villains though. So I'm gonna give you a second. You know, take a guess. Take a wild guess. Some of these are pretty easy. Some of them aren't. All right, your second's over. So we have, this is obviously supposed to be Green Goblin if you couldn't tell. You know, purple, green, orange. Venom / Eddie Brock, you know. Obviously he's another easy one. The Lizard, you know, the Lizard. I think Rhino, yep, Rhino. That's my original guy, it's Inferno. He's like fire dude. And then this one's supposed to be Carnage. Obviously, this roster is not final. I don't know if I want to keep some of these guys in here because they're kind of chopped. Also, like, most of them aren't. You don't really think of Sinister Six. You don't think of these two, or usually Venom either. But yeah, so they're part of my Sinister Six for now. Obviously, it's subject to change. These two aren't. These two are staying the same. Spider Entered and then Spider Bonnie, obviously. Yeah. So. yeah, so that's Spider Entered. It's gonna be it's gonna be something. All right, I'm not going to dwell too much, mainly because I like to think of one project at a time. So right now I'm kind of mainly focused on Shadow Society. But I believe, if I'm correct, either this one or that one, whatever is over there, is coming out after Shadow Society. So just keep these guys in mind. You know, get a good look at them. You probably won't be seeing them for a while, but just get a good look. All right, over here, these guys, I know they're posted up. Some of these guys I've never used, like Lefty. I don't think Lefty's actually ever been in a video. I'm not gonna cap. And then obviously I'm using the FNAF 1 models for Bonnie and Foxy. Ooh, what's that mean? It's to help them, like when I do crossover stuff, to help differentiate, however you say that word, from the main cast. Also, that's why they have like the eyes. But yeah, so this series is called Elements. I'm not going to explain anything whatsoever, except for the fact that you've, I think, seen him, and I think Springtrap, and I think it was episode 3. But other than that slight tease from that, I'm not going to explain much. Just know that these are our main characters, kind of. Not kind of, but like these are the main characters. Alright. So get a good look at them. Before I move on, this is just normal Entered, and this is Phantom Foxy. They look like this for a reason. There's a good reason behind it. I mean, not a good one, but just a reason behind it. It'll make more sense when you actually see the episode, the series. So, yeah. So just remember these guys. They're kind of important. So our final like series is with the sister location animatronics, and it's going to be just like this is TFC UR series, by the way. I still have other things I'm gonna go over. It's just these are just the ones that are coming out probably quicker than the rest. This is the Greatest Detectives. Yeah, there's like 2 episodes I think in the original Toy Freddy series, and it was with me and Raptor because Ghost and FP weren't on, so that's where that idea stemmed from. But yeah, so obviously not all of these will come out around the same time. So some of these are subject to change. I have like a little list going on. But I have 3 phases planned out for the TFC one. Each one is bigger than the last. So this one has like 6, and then the other one I think has 12, and then phase 3 has 18 projects. So obviously some of these are subject to change. Don't expect everything you see here to be in phase 1. There'll be a movie at the end of each phase, and that's how you know like the phase is over. So yeah, so just know for sure that these 2 are part of phase 1. Maybe these guys are part of phase 1. Candy's obviously part of phase 1. So yeah, you'll find out. But yeah, so I want to talk about other videos that I'll be uploading. So obviously, it's not just gonna be TFGUR the whole time, whole year, just that. No, I have other ideas planned. So like like the Hunt for Springtrap. That was a good. I liked episode 1 of that, so I'll probably make another one. Well, I plan to, but I would say think of those mainly as more like movies than like an episodic series. So, like the episode date between each of those will probably not be consistent really, because I don't know how many parts I want to do, and B, it's kind of like think of it more as like a mystery than like any of the other series. Obviously episodes 1's out, so you can kind of get a feel for like the tone. So that was actually the last video I was able to film on my old computer that I was able to upload. Yeah. So obviously I by obligation, to my old computer, I feel like I gotta see that series through. That, and also, I like the idea. It's like, it's interesting. I've had that idea. Like I wanted to record that multiple times, but I just I did record it and then I deleted it. Like it was already uploaded. A lot of my old series, I made them and then I deleted them. But so yeah, that is one of those. But this one's definitely already has a different approach to it. So yeah, it should be interesting. But yeah, so that one, it won't be as consistent with like the TFCUR because that's gonna be like my main focus because I just have more ideas stemming from my brain for those than Hunt for Springtrap. But it's also not gonna be too long. It'd probably just be like a one and done, kind of like a little mini series. I don't know how many like mini series I do that won't be connected to the TFCUR. It's just whenever I get an idea, maybe, and then if I like it enough that I want to turn it into like its own little mini thing, it'll happen. And yeah, so that's it for Gmod. Mainly for Gmod videos, it'll be TFCUR, Gojo and Sukuna. I forgot to mention that. That's gonna be staying around. Obviously, the episodes are probably gonna stay at the same consistency, only because I don't know, Ghost. Mainly just Ghost. Sorry. But yeah, so if you want more, just like go bug him or something now. So I'm gonna hop on there and tell you. But yeah, so that should be coming out eventually. Well, me and Raptor are down to make another episode. We're just again waiting on Ghost, but don't worry, that series isn't going anywhere. Like I'm not canceling it. Any other series that are going on, except for like the two I just mentioned, and the ones I'm planning on making, are most likely done. Either I won't continue them, or they've been done. Like Minecraft videos, I'm gonna probably stay away from those. It mainly just because I don't really have fun playing Minecraft by myself, and I only really like playing creative. And then we were doing like the Minecraft FNAF and all that. That was fun, but I don't really like doing survival Minecraft or any of that. I know, probably a hot take or whatever. I don't care. I enjoy playing creative more than fucking sitting there mining all the time, grinding and doing stupid shit. Yeah, there's also probably some secret series. You know, I don't want to give all the information that I might plan on like recording. Obviously, I haven't gotten any yet. But if there is any secret series, they probably won't be TFCUR related. A, I don't want to have every single little thing connected to that. And B, also, it's good to branch out more. Like, you could say, like, there may be, multiverse-wise, they could be connected, but they won't have any effect on the actual TFCUR if I do record, like, little mini-series. Yeah, so that's it for, like, Gmod ongoing series. I'll also be playing, like, some fan games. I like playing fan games. I think FNAF World's 10-year anniversary is coming up soon, so I'll definitely have to play FNAF World again. I think also tomorrow FNAF World Refreshed is getting a new update, so I might record that, maybe even stream it. Yeah, so we'll see. I might just record it just because I don't feel like streaming. But yeah, so that's pretty much it. To go over the main topic, obviously, I'm sticking with the TFCUR. If I go based on order right now, that's most likely, like, the release order for now. It's going to be, obviously, this one's going to start airing tomorrow. Then, after that one, it's Candy Lost Kingdom. And then these two, it's either going to be one or the other before. And then this series is going to come up down the line. And then obviously Gojo and Sukuna in between, like whenever Ghost gets on and we were able to film that. And then the Hunt for Springtrap will be whenever I feel like taking a break from doing TFCUR content. Actually, that video seemed to have gained a lot of like traction compared to my other videos, so there might be more of that just coming in general, just because, yeah. So, definitely expect that, like, episode 2. Or part 2, my fault. I forgot I didn't name it episode-wise for good reason. Part 2, I expect that coming out later this year. Obviously, probably, I think maybe February. It depends on, again, it's depending on whenever I hop on my computer, whenever I record a video. Because usually there's two things that happen when I get on. I either do setup, where I set up like a map, I set up everything, and then I record at a later date. Usually that ends up like what ends up happening with Gojo and Sukuna. Or I'll set up like everything and then like record that day too. So it really just depends. Usually with TFCUR it follows that, like it'll be set up and then recorded. That's how I was able to record like pretty much all of TF season 1, so like Toy Freddy season 1. I recorded that in like the span of 2 or 3 days. Give or take like a day or two without me getting on, just me uploading. But yeah, so that was all recorded in one time frame. I'm gonna try time frame. My fault. I'm gonna try to do the same for Shadow Society, but it is gonna be a little different, as you'll see with the most recent episode, because well, obviously I started editing these. This one won't be edited. This will probably be my last non-edited video, and that's just because, you know, it's not like I'm just talking. You know, it's not like I'm really missing out on anything, as with like that's like a story series. So like you don't want to have like random bits of junk in there. This is just like I'm walking around talking, saying, yapping my ass off. Yeah, so just expect more content. Yeah, maybe even using this one. This one's pretty cool. But yeah, so mainly it's just say like I'm back for sure. 2026 my year, guys. 2026 my year. Now the final thing I want to show you. This is definitely happening after everything up here gets filmed, and this is the Toy Freddy movie Worlds Collide. Now, what that entails is that all these characters right here, these are your main characters. These are the people that are going to be the main focus of the movie. Maybe not Phantom Freddy as much. He's just kind of here. But these guys, for sure, right here, these 4 plus Nemesis, so these 5, these are your main guys. These guys will take up probably obviously, I'm going to try and include everybody. At least every main character. Not like all the Sinister Six, because that'd be fucking... Or like all the villains in Spider-Man. Because there'll be more villains in Spider-Man besides the Sinister Six. But maybe I think Green Goblin might have a role. But again, so like... Not every character will have an important role in the film, but every character I will try to put in the film. So... And unless they're like a really side character, then they won't get put in. Or if they're dead, yeah, if they're dead too. I think so far, like one main character's dead. Well, like not main character, but like one main side character is dead. I think that's Red Bear. I don't know. I have to go back and watch Toy Freddy season 1. But so yeah, that is the end of this. So yeah, this movie, these 4 are our main protagonists. This is our main antagonist. I mean, he's just kind of here. He's going to have a somewhat important... Definitely a more important role than all the other villains, but he's going to have an important role. Or a role. Not as important as those 5, though. But yeah, so... Just remember the faces of these 5, and you're probably wondering, what about these guys? They'll be in the movie. They'll be in the movie. Same with these guys. They'll be in the movie. It's just they don't have too much to do in the movie. Again, I haven't really thought out or plan the movie. I just have like a generic idea of what's gonna happen, because right now all my brain power is going to Shadow Society. But yeah, so starting 2026, that'll kick off with Shadow Society. Then I'll probably take like a break, I don't know how long, and then I'll film probably either the Candy movie or Spider-Man or the other series, and then after that it'll just be along the train, and then after that it'll be the movie. And then I'll take probably like a good break from that, just so I can build up more hype for phase 2, because I don't want to release everything all at once, and it'll be ass and no one cares. Yeah, so then we'll build up some hype for phase 2, and then we'll get it going. We'll get everything. We'll get it all going. We'll have obviously, I think to fill the gap, that break will just be like the TFCU wise, not upload wise. Maybe there might be like a few days. I don't know. I don't really know yet. So I don't know what my worth ethic is going to be like. But I do want to try and at least get all of phase 1 of TFCUR. I want to try and get all of that out at least this year. And then phase 2 either next year or the year after that, whatever. And then I also... I want to get part 2 of The Hunt for Springtrap out for sure. Hopefully part 3. I don't know if it's going to be more than 3 parts. All I know for sure is there's going to be a part 2. Right? That's all you really need to know. The rest of it is up in the air. Obviously, expect FNAF World video, maybe 2, coming out soon. Obviously, there'll be one for FNAF World Refreshed, and then there'll be another one for original FNAF World. And I just realized, since I got a new computer, all my FNAF World data is gone, so I had to go back and get all my trophies. Kill me. And obviously, I'll be playing other fan games other than just fucking FNAF World fan games. So, who knows, I might play some FNAF I do like Fnac Remastered. Maybe even I don't know. I'll have to look at fan games. And then yeah, so yeah, Gojo Sukuna, TFCUR, Hunt for Springtrap. Keep those in mind. All of those will be coming out soon. I'll probably make another video, something akin to this after Shadow Society ends, and then I'll go over some more stuff. Also, I'll probably do some more to bridge the gap between Toy Freddy episode 5 and 6. I don't really like how that ended. I almost kind of want to remake the entire series, like season 1, but I don't know. Let me know if I should do that. If you think I should do it, then I will. Because I was thinking about it, but then I don't want to be like that and then have to restart everything all over again. Like, I hate having to do it, because I've done the same thing with Crisis 4 and Odyssey for my stop motion stuff. About those, yeah, I don't know about those. I still want to do them. It's just, I have scripts written. Some people have sent me lines. It's just, A, I'm still waiting on some lines, and B, I don't have anywhere to animate anything right now at the moment. So, those are probably on a indefinite hiatus for now. But they're not done. They're not canceled. I'm not canceling them. They're just on hiatus. But yeah, so there we go. This is everything that's going to be coming out. At least everything I plan to come out this year for now, as of the 31st of December. And yeah, this will probably be my last video of 2025. So I'll see you guys tomorrow, I guess, yeah, with Shadow Society. Peace out.